Even though space is pretty limited right now, I still added over 30 new Funko Pops to the collection, so let's go to get this one started. What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on this channel, enjoy this video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Today's video, we're going to do a lot of unboxings, share all my recent Funko Pops I added to the collection. Basically, all these Pops I have in this video are from the start of 2025, and usually I do a lot of pack openings for Pop Digital line, unbox those figures once they come in, and I realize I haven't really been doing a lot of unboxings and sharings of hauls overall outside of that, so I thought this would be pretty fun to do. So these are all pretty much new Pops I added to the collection in the year of 2025, and I thought you guys would enjoy seeing what I did add to the collection. So starting off, the perfect Pop to start this video off with is because obviously I spent a lot of money for all these Pops, and here it is. It is a meme Funko Pop of Fry with cash, and it's from Futurama. If you've never seen a meme before, it is pretty much right here. Shut up and take my money. This is a perfect Pop to start off with for this video because Funko's pretty much taking my money for all these Funko Pops, and I'm totally okay with it because I love collecting Funko Pops. So that's our first Pop we have. And then our next one is from Squid Game Season 2. We have player 456. So he does have a couple of Pops. I have most of them. I think I might have all of them actually. But this is from Season 2, and I thought this was a fun one because it's a pretty cool moment from the show. And they only have 2 Funko Pops for Season 2 so far, and one of them includes the frontman, which he only had 1 Pop up until now, which was the Pop Digital Grail, limited to 999 pieces, although there's only about 450 of them in physical form because that set did have pretty much like a 50% burn. So if you do want the original, it goes for a lot of money. I think it goes for like over $750 right now. Maybe go down later down the line, maybe not, I don't know. But at least you have another option now. Although I personally do prefer the other one. Speaking of the front man, I did actually pick up that one for the collection as well. So here he is to take a better look. So what's cool about this is, like I said earlier, if you do not have enough money to purchase the original one from the Pop Digital collection, now you have a different option. However, there's also a big difference between the two. This one, he's partially removing the mask, and then it's not metallic. He's not holding a gun. So I feel like at least that's the good thing that Funko did. They kept a good enough difference between the two where the original will still be more sought after, especially considering it is a limited piece Pop. So I do definitely like both versions for myself. And if I had to pick, obviously I would go with the original over this one, but I still have to pick this one up. And hopefully we see more for Squid Game 2. I'm sure we'll see more for like cons and all that stuff. I expect exclusives to release. I think Thanos is one that a lot of people would like. So maybe that's something we might see in one of the upcoming cons for Funko. And then up next, I don't know if I've ever shared that I enjoyed this anime. It's actually one of 2 animes I've actually watched. Chainsaw Man. So recently we had Funko Shop exclusives for Power right here. And then in the backside we have this whole wave of Chainsaw Man, which I actually have the entire set for the collection. But along with Power, we got another Funko Shop exclusive drop the same time, and that is Denji. So I did get both of these for a collection this year, and I honestly love Chainsaw Man. It is such a cool anime, and the Pops look fantastic. One of my favorite Pops from 2024 was the deluxe Chainsaw Man Pop. So honestly, I'd love to see more. I feel like they definitely did a lot at once, and obviously that's one of the reasons I try to avoid watching anime because it's really hard. They go up in value, they make a bunch, and I already collect a lot. So right now, at this moment, I only have Pops for, well, actually I'm lying. I have Pops for Attack on Titan and Chainsaw Man because I've watched both of those. But One Piece, I've watched a couple of episodes, never really like continued, but I still have Pops because I think they're really cool. And obviously that's like the most popular anime for Funko, at least from what I've seen. All right, next. One of my favorite Disney movie classics. We have Robin Hood. So this was one of the exclusives they made outside of the original set. It's a BAM exclusive of Alan Adale. And here's the backside. You have all the other characters they made for the wave. I was so excited when they recently released that set because it is one of those movies that I was like, why did they not have more Funko Pops outside of the original Prince John and Robin Hood? Which, by the way, I actually like the remolds better. but those are some of the only old school Disney pops that I actually do enjoy, the old school ones. Like, I feel like after seeing the upgraded molds, a lot of the old school Disney pops and just old pops in general look a little funny to me. So I usually swap out my originals for the new ones, which I still kept my original ones for Prince John and Robin Hood, but who knows? Maybe I'll get rid of those in the future and just keep the new molds instead. Now, this is one that we never had a pop of, and it is Prince Charming from Cinderella. Now, I love Cinderella. It's another really good classic Disney film, and they recently made a set, which I believe this year is their anniversary. I'm not sure how many years, but I think Pinocchio's having an anniversary, Cinderella, and some other, I think Toy Story 1 or 2. Just a lot of old Disney movies are hitting the anniversary, so we might see more exclusives for Cinderella this year as well. I was really excited though because this wave had 2 new pops. It was Prince Charming, and you can see right here we have Jack and Gus, which I would have loved if they made them a 2-pack instead, which maybe we'll see a 2-pack flocked ones in the future, but I still enjoyed that one, and by enjoying it, obviously I had to get that one for the collection as well, and it is right here, and check it out. It is adorable. This is a really cute Funko Pop, and I was so happy they finally made these 2. I just wish they would make a 2-pack of them as well, which I definitely see it coming one day because, I don't know, I can't see them doing just this for them, but either way, I'm just glad they finally made these 2 into Funko Pop form. Oh, okay, we got our latest wave of Pokemon Pops. Over here we have Zorua. Now, this is one that I didn't really think of them making as a pop right off the bat because I'm still waiting for more Gen 1 to be made. But it still looks pretty cool, and it's one I added to the collection because I do have pretty much every single Pokemon Pops. Not duplicates like the flocked ones, metallic ones, all that. I just have at least one of every Pokemon that has been made in Funko form. Next, we have Fuecoco. Now, this one is adorable. I think Funko did a fantastic job making this one into Funko form. I've said it many times on this channel. My favorite things in Funko form are the cartoon ones. They just look so cute. They're done best in Funko form. Like all these you can see from Fairly Odd Parents, Johnny Bravo in the back, the Roadrunner, the Looney Tunes right here, and all the Disney Pixar. I just think they come out looking the best. All right, last one we had from the Pokemon wave was Gengar. I was so excited that Gengar was finally releasing as a Funko Pop, but let's be honest, this isn't the best mold choice in my opinion. They could have made him like floating like they did with Mew, and they could have had his tongue out, red eyes, but they just did this, and it's not a bad pop. I still enjoy it, but it really does look like a Thanos head with arms and legs. It's funny. So I'll pop up a photo of Thanos right here, and you guys will definitely see the resemblance. Anyways, that's what we had for the latest wave of Pokemon Pops. I think we have another wave already coming soon, and I cannot wait. I can't remember what they were, but I feel like I just remember I was excited for it. Of course, being a fan of Disney, I had to grab these to the collection, and I'm just sharing them both together. We have Lady and Tramp with puppies. Now, up until now, from this movie, all we ever had was a 2-pack of Lady and Tramp. I think it was exclusive to Hot Topic, if I'm not mistaken. Now, of course, I didn't really need to grab these, but they did get me because these have the puppies alongside, and I was like, that's pretty cute. So I grabbed it, and honestly, this is what I mean. I gotta start kind of not doing that because I have a lot of the same characters as different pops, and I kind of want to try to like downsize the collection just a little bit. So I have to see if I like the originals or these more, but I just grabbed these because I like the addition of the puppies. And this one kind of looks like it's Scamp, and I love Scamp. He had his own movie. Lady and Tramp 2 was basically about Scamp himself. Next, I love Jurassic Park. I had to grab these hatchlings. We have T-Rex hatching, and this one's pretty fun. I think it was last year or the year before, we had the hatching Raptor, which was an exclusive to a con, and I absolutely enjoyed that one. It was one of my favorite pops from that specific con, and when I saw this set, I was like, I gotta get these to match that one. So T-Rex hatching, and then next up, we've got the Dilophosaurus hatching. They're all pretty tiny, so overall really cute. And then next, we've got the Velociraptor hatching. This one I think might be my favorite. Actually, no. I think this next one's my favorite. All right. Stigmalock. So this one's really cute. I love the big head, and honestly, I don't know. I always thought this specific dinosaur is really adorable, so I think this might be my favorite of the 4 in this set. And here's the backside, so you guys can see that's the entire wave of this set. All right, let's go on and see what we have next. This is for the 10th anniversary, Five Nights at Freddy's. First up is Freddy Fazbear. Now, up until now, I think I only have one Five Nights at Freddy's Funko Pop in my collection, and it released last year. It was the Golden Withered Freddy, and honestly, I don't know why I never really bought those pops, but I do enjoy this new wave, so I grabbed them. This was the first one we have in the set. Next one we have is Bonnie, and this one's pretty cool too. And then after Bonnie, we've got Foxy. And I don't know, I feel like Foxy's my personal favorite of the 4. I just really enjoy this one. And then last but not least, we've got Chica. So this is the latest set they made. And what I noticed when I looked at these, which I'll share later, but I don't know if you can see it. You see the base? So they actually have artwork on the base. Usually with the bases, they're clear. So I thought that's a pretty cool touch for these Funko Pops. And the base pretty much says this exact same thing. 10th anniversary, and I don't know, I thought this was a pretty cool set, so I grabbed them for the collection. I had like a 10% off, 15% off code, and that's when I went crazy and I bought a bunch of new pops I never had to the collection that I thought were pretty cool. So this is a fun set I decided to add for my collection. Next, okay, these are awesome. Who does not love Deadpool and Wolverine? I was so happy to get these pops. First up, we have Blade. And I was so excited. I remember that moment when all these characters showed up in the film. It was cool. It was a really awesome thing. I feel like most of us kind of expected it, but it was still a good surprise to see on screen. And then next, we have Elektra. This was a Funko Shop exclusive. She's metallic, but it doesn't have a metallic sticker. But either way, she looks nice. Next, we have X-23. So this one's a cool one as well. My personal favorite from this wave, we have Gambit. Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself. I love this one. This one's a really nice Funko Pop. The details look fantastic. Now, if I'm not going to lie, Marvel Pops and just Marvel in general hasn't really been too exciting for me lately. But this movie was great. And before that, I feel like the last movie I really enjoyed was Spider-Man No Way Home. I feel like that's the last Marvel film I really enjoyed before this one. Everything after that just haven't really been that great. I don't know if I'm gonna watch Captain America in theaters or not. I'm excited for it, but I'm not. I don't know. I don't know. The hype for Marvel is just not there anymore. Next, we've got new Beetlejuice Funko Pops. First up is Lydia, and this one's really cool. She has like a stand in the back because in this scene she floats. So I like that one a lot. Finally, we have a pop of Delia. And this was a perfect choice. Honestly, I feel like that was probably one of the best moments from the first Beetlejuice film. I enjoyed this one a lot. Come, Mr. Tallyman. You remember that scene, right? Dale. Yeah. All right, next. We've got a Pop Plus. My first ever Pop Plus, I believe. And it is a glow-in-the-dark Beetlejuice Entertainment Earth exclusive. I'm excited to check out the glow on this one. But overall, this one's really cool with the tombstone. And then here's the backside. Now, what I like about this box, I don't know if you can see really well. You see the gold shine? That's really cool. So I enjoyed this one a lot. And then this is a set I'm really excited to share with you guys. These might be my favorite pops of the year so far. Not including like the digital line. I don't know. These are exciting. Are you ready? Mars Attack. Check it out. This is so cool. First up is a Martian soldier. That's so fun. I love like the helmet, the brain details, and just this movie's so hilarious. I love Mars Attack. It is such a good movie. Oh man, what a classic. And I know the original pops are pretty cool too. I never got them for the collection, so these were definitely must-haves. Martian Ambassador. That's so good. These are so good. Oh, I love them. And then my personal favorite, Martian Spy Girl. Come on, that scene was epic. It is such a fun piece. And then I actually have another box I want to open. So there are 2 more pops in this set, and they were exclusive, so they're not on the backside of this box. All right, so this is coming from Chalice Collectibles. I pre-ordered this, and I would have loved to hunt this down in person at the stores, but I haven't had that chase luck for a while. I usually just try my luck online instead, but I saw this pre-order and I just grabbed them this way instead. I feel like it was a better way rather than like waiting it out, and I didn't want to miss out on these. So, oh nice, they come with protectors. They're packed up really nicely. So we have our Martian Soldier over here. This is an exclusive for Specialty Series. And then it had a chase variant. Are you ready to see that chase? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is awesome. Glow in the dark chase. He has his eye busted out, his brain. Now, it looks like his helmet is fully intact. I wish it was cracked. If the helmet was cracked too, that would have been really awesome. But I can't wait to check this one out of the box. I just love this Mars Attack drop. I feel like this is probably my favorite line of the year so far. This is just such a cool set. I actually do have one last Funko Pop to share. This is one I found at Funko Hollywood. I grabbed because I absolutely love this one. And my pre-order, I just canceled it from Amazon. It was taking forever. I think it's actually available on Funko's website now. But here it is. We have Toothless from How to Train Your Dragon. This one is an Amazon exclusive. And it's a deluxe, but it is such a great pop. The details are absolutely fantastic. I wish it was a glow-in-the-dark pop, but nonetheless, this one is very fun. And I don't know, it's kind of tough to decide which of these pops today are my favorites. It's got to be between this one or the Martian Soldier Chase. Once again, here's every new Funko Pop I recently added to my collection in the year of 2025. So far, you can see Funko's off to a great start with a bunch of exciting new Funko Pops, and it's only the beginning of the year. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what else they have in store for us. We're going to go out and get these all out of the box for a closer look. So while I was unboxing these pops, these have some really fun messages on the Mars Attack pops. It's so funny. I love when Funko just adds these little messages inside the flaps. I think it's really cool. Once again, here we have my newest Funko Pop pickups for the year of 2025. First that we're going to take a look at is the Five Nights at Freddy collection. Celebration of their 10-year anniversary. Never had any pops of these characters before. They're the main characters. I thought they looked pretty fun, so I grabbed them. And I think it's pretty cool that they gave us a base that's not clear like usual. It says Five Nights at Freddy's 10 years. Pretty fun. Over here we have Fry from Futurama, based on the meme, "Shut up and take my money." I had to have this one because obviously being a collector, you could definitely relate when you spend a lot of money on collectibles. And Funko is clearly good at taking my money. From Squid Game Season 2, Player 456 and the Frontman. Both really great touches, and I really enjoy these. So there's pops of both of these characters in the past already, and the Frontman actually only had one pop up until this one releasing, and it was a Grail piece for the Squid Game Pop digital set, limited to 999 pieces. But after the burn it had, only about 450 of them are available in physical hand, so the sought-after price definitely went up, especially with the hype from Season 2. So it's a great alternative for collectors that want a Frontman pop for their collection. Over here, we have the Chainsaw Man Funko Shop exclusives of Denji and Power. I love Chainsaw Man. I think I have all the pops already in my collection, so I had to grab these both. Now, Deadpool and Wolverine. How did you not get excited with the appearances of these characters? So seeing these as pops, I definitely had to grab them. I especially love the Gambit and Blade, but all four were must-haves for me. Lady and the Tramp with the puppies. It was no question not get these because of the puppies. If they didn't have the puppies with them, I probably would have passed and just kept my 2-pack instead. But the puppies is what sold for me, so thank you, Funko. Thank you. And then we have Jack and Gus Gus from Cinderella, along with Prince Charming. These are new characters never had in Funko form before. So I was excited to see these, especially seeing that Cinderella will be hitting its anniversary this year. Probably a little early of a release they did, but maybe this year we'll see some more new Cinderella pops that could perhaps be exclusives. Maybe a 2-pack of Jack and Gus would be really fun to see. And then we have Alan Nadale. This one is a great one from Robin Hood. It's an exclusive they did, and I originally loved the whole set that they made. I'm glad they made a new character. I would love to see other characters that have yet to be done in Funko form from Robin Hood or just Disney in general. There's so much Disney that I've been waiting on. I want to see Fox and the Hound, Todd and Copper. I want to see Tarzan. I love Tarzan. I cannot believe they've never made pops for Tarzan, but I could just keep on going with Disney. There's just so much they can still do. So I don't know. I just think that they have a big list of Disney pops. They've been making a lot of like remakes. Lilo and Stitch is a big one I like to mention because they just make more and more Stitch. But there's so many characters that have not been made in Funko form. Nani, David, Pleakley, Jumba, other aliens. I don't know. Overall, I could just talk about Disney nonstop. Let's move on. Pokemon. All three of these look great. I love this one. I think Gengar was a big miss, although I'm excited to have a Gengar pop nonetheless. I just think it definitely does look like a Thanos, and I would have loved it if it was floating with the tongue out, red eyes. Would have been much better. Now, the Jurassic Park pops, all absolutely adorable. I love the dinosaur pops, so these were all must-haves for sure. Mars Attack, though, oh, come on. How do you not like these? These are easily some of the coolest pops Funko's made recently, so I had to have the whole set. And I wouldn't mind seeing like a Freddy Funko release this year. That would be really cool. That would be really cool. Imagine a Freddy as like any of these, honestly. Or maybe a Franny as this one. That would be cool. Funko, if you're watching, you know, giving you some great ideas right here. Now, Beetlejuice, we have this new wave of pops over here. All of them look great. And I was happy to see a new character. This is really fun moment from the first movie. And then Lydia, I think this might be my favorite pop they've done of her, honestly, with the floating. So that's really cool. Beetlejuice with the tombstone does glow in the dark. So Entertainment Earth exclusive. Both of these glow. So I'm excited to check out the glow on both of them. But my favorite pop of this entire haul is probably this Toothless. How can you not want this? I love the How to Train Your Dragon movies. And honestly, the design on this is just so good. The colors, I don't know. I wish it glowed in the dark. That would have made it so much better. But nonetheless, that's easily my favorite pop off this table. But I gotta say, all of these are absolutely fantastic. Now, of course, we have to check out the glow on these two. You can already see the glow is already trying to pop out. You ready to check it out? In 3, 2, 1. Oh, those look so cool. Oh, I love how they have like a little glow behind the eye that's like popped out. But these both look amazing. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Let me know in the comments below what do you guys think about Funko Pops I shared in today's video. Let me know which of these were your favorites. Do you have any in your collection or plan to add any of these in your collection in the future? Just comment down below, share your thoughts. I just want to say thank you guys so much for taking time to watch this video. Truly appreciate your time and your support. Let me know what you guys like to see in the next videos. Thank you all for watching and peace.